we're about to get into this video. It's a clip, right? Apparently, Fresh and Fit, they had a few people on. They were talking to, it seems like, Jake Shield. That's kind of crazy. Shout outs to Jake Shields, man, former champion of Strikeforce, if I'm not mistaken. Right? But yeah, they had him on as well as the Hodge twins. And they were speaking on Destiny. And it got real. Let's take a look at this, man. This is for educational purposes. Hit the like button, share the video as well. There you go. Pull that up.
You guys don't have to ask this. Who's y'all worst guest?
Worst guest? I would say the omni-liberal.
Destiny?
Oh, God.
Really?
He's not genuine at all.
He was trying to get my his
fucking
podcast,
lie,
and I
and
said
it's like,
no.
yeah.
Were y'all arguing the whole time?
I think he's a very smart guy, but he's not honest at all. And you can't have a conversation.
Facts. He's just going to be the contrarian. He's going to do whatever gets the argument going, whatever is going to get the clicks and the views. Yeah, that's him.
Somebody who wants to win. He's smart in manipulating people that follows him. But he's not a smart guy. He's actually a fucking idiot.
He's a contrarian by nature. That's like what he does is like debate and argue. I get along with him. We have a respectful. He's in Miami. We have a respectful relationship. We disagree on everything though, but it's crazy.
Dude, he's not genuine. When you have a debate,
I don't like him. I can see he's fake.
Right. He's not genuine. You can't have an honest. Someone that's open and honest.
What did he lie about when y'all didn't that interview go for a while? Weren't y'all talking to him for like 2-3 hours?
Yeah, I agree with everything they're saying. And I've been saying that for a long time. I do not think that Destiny is genuine. A lot of people want me to have debates with him. I don't see why, right? I mean, I get it. I guess, I get the fact that it can be an entertaining thing to watch. But in all honesty, I do not believe that it would be worth my time. And it would actually be a waste of time because Destiny is not genuine.
Of course.
Yeah. What I find is if someone's being honest, no matter what your political views are, y'all should agree on 50-50. When you sit down with somebody that's dishonest, you never agree on anything.
What was he lying about? Because I didn't see that interview. I'm going to go back and watch it now.
I was talking to him about Russia, and I was like, he said the reason why Putin invaded because he's a maniac and he's a killer and he's an asshole. I was like, no, he invaded because he's trying to protect his borders. And he said that's bullshit and that's a lie. Okay. I asked him what a woman is, and he couldn't answer it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he did. You ask him next time you have him on a show.
And this is for educational purposes. I know this is about to get crazy. I kind of feel it's about to get crazy. Hey, man, I got no hate towards the alphabet community. I'm not saying anything trying to, I guess, disrespect anyone. This is for educational purposes.
Ask him what a woman is.
All right.
He says it's too complicated. That's what he said.
Too complicated. It's not that fucking complicated.
Yeah. He's not like when I had that.
Did he argue with y'all the whole time?
Yeah, Jake Shield.
No, he tried to go there. He raised his voice and he started screaming. And we said, okay, calm the hell down. Stop conflating shit. We was already in a happy mood because I watched some of his videos and he tends to start screaming. Yeah, but yelling. When you sit down debating somebody, especially in today's climate, they're not actually trying to find solutions. No. He's just trying to look like he's winning the argument. Yeah, he doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to give off that facade. I'm the smartest guy, and I won this argument. He doesn't care what the actual truth is.
He's not trying to have a discussion. Here's the other perspective. He's trying to beat you. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Facts. Right, and that's why I don't really even debate anymore. Right, I feel like people are not being genuine. Right, if I learn some new information, I have no problem saying, "Oh, okay." Right, if I'm wrong, I don't have no problem saying I'm wrong. Right, a lot of people are so disingenuous and they're treating it like it's just a whole type of grifting, pandering tournament where they come on here and just grift and pander and just run off. And especially Destiny, he's going to say whatever's going to get the clicks and the views.
Where there's games, lies.
Yeah, I don't think we agreed on anything.
That's his style.
And for him to call himself
that makes sense.
Liberal.
He's very left, so we're gonna
he's not even liberal. He's a fucking progressive.
He's not honest though. He doesn't try to argue any real points. He's just trying to win arguments.
And then he comes out and says that Trump deserved being almost assassinated.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That was actually crazy. He laughed at the guy
didn't bend on that.
Y'all had him right after the assassination. This was like when he was going crazy on Twitter.
Before, I think, right?
Yeah, we had him before. But when I saw him say that Trump was, he deserved,
Yeah,
what happened? That firefighter deserved.
Yeah, he laughed at that firefighter. He had his kids there with him.
Yeah, he said he deserved it. I was like,
he was going so crazy on Twitter. I even had to tweet. I was like, look, I don't like Biden, But if anybody fucking touches hair on that old man's head, you deserve, like, you're not going to fucking attack our politicians, bro. I don't care if they're far, I could hate you. I don't even hate politicians.
But yes, even if I don't like you, I would never wish that on you. I wouldn't wish that on my nasty neighbors. If you came into the earlier portion of the live stream, you know what I was talking about. That was a inside Fang Gang joke.
Dislike them. Right. But like, if anyone's gonna fucking, even Kamala, you fucking touch her hair on her head, bro. Like, we're coming after you. This is America.
Yeah.
So
like the exact same way.
Yeah, like, you're not gonna hurt our politicians, regardless of where they stand. But like, I'm telling you, these leftists are crazy, bro. Yeah, they're okay with violence.
If someone hurt Joe Biden, his son, or anybody's family, I was like, man, that is messed up.
Yeah.
Well, I said it was a random fan that got killed.
Wait, what? Hold on.
His son or anybody's family, I was like,
I got a feeling I probably
bothered me.
Yeah.
Bro, look, this is why I've said it before, I'll say it again, bro. Like, leftists are just naturally fucking violent, bro. Like these Palestinian crazy motherfuckers burning flags and shit like that. Like, when conservatives protest, they don't protest as much. But like, they're not over here like burning places down, going crazy, all this other shit. It's always the crazy leftists. Antifa, burning buildings down, George Floyd protests, BLM. Like, these guys are domestic terrorists, bro.
I don't condone that from anywhere, anything. I do think that it's foul that it even has to come to that. Right? Yeah, I'm not with any of that.
Right.
It's literally the definition of domestic terrorism.
Yeah, you don't see conservatives doing that because I think, regardless of who's in office, I'm going to be successful.
Yes.
And I think for people on the left, is to them, if they don't have that candidate, then their life is going to get worse and they have absolutely no hope. A lot of these people that vote Democrat, they don't understand that their life is in their hands and it's not a politician.
Yeah.
Politician doesn't do too much for us.
Not at all.
Make some change.
I'm successful when Obama was in. I'm successful when Trump's in. I'm successful when Biden. Regardless who's in, I'm going
which is precisely why. Let me ask you guys this: precisely why, like, for me, voting, I think the most important topic, at least for this election, for me, is foreign affairs. What do you guys think is the most important topic?
You talked me into that, foreign affairs.
You think foreign affairs
affects everything.
Yeah.
Affects the economy.
We had a discussion yesterday, guys. Our interview is going to drop soon, probably next week.
I can understand it, and I got to check that out. I can definitely understand that being the most important thing.
It affects everything. That's why we have inflation. Just think about it. Since Biden,
I think it really stems from foreign affairs. A lot of Americans say inflation, but I do think foreign affairs is what caused it.
Yeah, foreign affairs. Inflation's big too, especially because like we're all doing a little better, but some of these people that are getting by.
Correction earlier too. Sorry to interrupt, Jake Shields. I'm gonna wind that back. But correction earlier, they're on the conservative twins location actually.
Yeah, foreign affairs. Inflation's big too, especially because like we're all doing a little better, but some of these people that are getting by on some small salaries, when you look at prices,
does Jake Shields have a YouTube channel? I have to look into that. I've been seeing him being real active in these podcast communities. Wonder if he got a podcast.
Couldn't imagine.
That whole conflict in Russia.
Even I look at these prices and I'm doing well. I couldn't imagine.
And that's the point of a discussion, right? Like, see, I was able to change your mind on that. Like, you changed my mind because I learned from you guys, like, Democrats run on emotion. I'm like, yeah, I would say smoke and mirrors, but what does smoke and mirrors do? Affect their fucking emotions, and y'all are right.
Just look at Joe Biden since he become president. If Trump's in office, there's no war in Ukraine between Russia. We don't have this inflation right now because majority of the inflation was from that war in Russia.
I did hit a wire just now. I'm hoping that wasn't me.
If Trump's in office, there's no war in Ukraine between Russia. We don't have.
That's them. That's an error on their side. I thought that was me. I'm like, yo, what did I do?
We don't have this inflation right now because majority of the inflation was from that war in Russia.
Yeah.
So if Trump's in office, a lot of people will still be alive from that Afghanistan pullout, and a lot of Ukrainians and Russians will still be alive if Trump was in office.
The thing I liked about Trump is he made peace with people that we hated.
Yeah.
One thing that I'll give him credit for. Like
Rocket Man,
Obama, when he left office, like I remember, was Trump or somebody said this? What was one of the Obama's biggest challenges when he was office was North Korea. What does Trump do?
Yeah.
Because I think Trump was
actually flew in and met him. No other president did that. Into North Korea.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like they'll go ahead and say, oh, that's not a big deal or whatever. Like that's a huge deal.
They bashed him for that instead. They attacked him.
That is a pretty big deal. That's some gangster-ish right there. Like anyone who say that's not huge is bugging.
They attacked him for that.
He was going to start a war with Rocket
opinion.
Man. Because Trump was mocking him. He called him Rocket Man.
Yeah. I think he like gained respect from him and just because they found it funny.
He probably
my blind works.
He liked that shit.
Yeah.
Damn, he called me Rocket Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, like shit like that's funny. I think people like Putin and people like Kim Jong-un, like they respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because he's not a politician, so he's going to just call like it is. And like,
Right.
no, you're fucking funny. I like you. And then they met.
Right.
And I think that's like a huge W, but people always like undermine that. They try to say, oh, you had collusions with Russia, whatever. Like, they always try to undermine all of his accomplishments. And I think, you know, even though I don't like Israel, I think him moving the embassy or the capital to Jerusalem, like that, like it kind of gave, look, you got to play the game when you deal with them, right? So it's like, okay, here's like an olive branch so you guys don't fucking create more problems.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They need to do more podcasts together. I'm loving this vibe, right? The amount of realness and honesty that's getting spoken about right now. It's not really often that you see that.
Right.
So, though it sucks, but like he did something for them, right? So I think from a foreign policy perspective, he kept us out of wars, which is big enough.
Yeah.
You know, versus these guys coming in and can't control.
The president can do is keep us out of wars, because that war is going to affect our economy, everything, gas prices.
Yeah, and we that's the only thing. Like because I agree with y'all. Everything is on us. That's why people like to vote right, because it's on you.
Right.
Limited government.
It's still on you. Yeah.
You lower taxes. It's on you to be successful. But like when it comes to foreign policy, we can't do shit.
Yeah, I find it crazy. They say they're going to fix everything after the Democrats have been in office for like last 12 out of 16 years.
Yeah,
they keep saying it's Trump's fault because he was in office for 4 years.
Right.
It's crazy.
They could fix it right now if they were going to fix it.
So
exactly.
So Destiny's your worst guest
right now.
Destiny was your worst guest.
Oh, by far.
Who's second? And who's second?
I think it's a long way from Destiny. He was the worst.
I apologize. I think I passed that to the producer. I apologize.
Yeah, I talked to anybody.
He was trying to be on a show, and Mom, maybe they'll want to do you. I don't want to do your show.
JFK was one of the best.
RFK.
RFK, yeah.
Okay.
PBD was good. We had a lot of good guests. I don't say anybody else was bad as him. Everybody was.
Did y'all talk?
Was good.
I didn't know. Okay, I'm gonna go watch that interview with RFK. Did y'all talk to him about his dad?
That is hilarious. They said Destiny was the worst. I understand exactly what they're saying, because Destiny is the worst. Tell me what your opinion is down in the comment section. Hit the like button. Share the video as well.